Hello, this is Janet16 and welcome to a first look at my new model railway. Just to recap, this is Stoke Summit. As we go around, we have Cornell Street, and Cornell Street is ongoing as always. And then as we move down, we have the Millbow Railway, and as you can see, it's narrow gauge. It's let's see if I can get a better focus of that. It's 009, and you see some hoppers there, and the track goes all the way around over the river, past Mines Barn, and around the corner another station, and we'll go into a fiddle yard here. So if you've not been watching my live videos, I've been building this railway live. I haven't done much on it just lately, and I will get more done over the next couple of days. In fact, last night I done some ballasting and done this crossing here. So the Millbow Railway is a 009 gauge railway, narrow gauge railway. I'm still not 100% on the era, what year it is or anything. The time it's built in. It's fictional, and I'm building it to how I want a narrow gauge railway to be. My one and only engine on the bridge there, the Brickalock, with two lovely Pico coaches. Yes, they say GVT on them. Can't really do much about that, but it's my own rolling stock and I can run what I want on my railways. I got some pictures I'll put in the end as well of this locomotive. So let's talk you through the plan. So if you have not been watching the live videos, this is where the station's going to be. It's a bit of a mess, I know, but it will be going here. I'll be doing that in the next couple of weeks. Just need the point, to be honest. It's just got to be a simple station, up to at least 3 of these coaches, and pretty basic really. And the idea is that the industrial side here will be used more so than passenger. I've always preferred having, industrial rolling stock wagons and that more so than the passenger trains. Like more of a freight line than it is passenger. So I'm going to be doing that again with this layout. I got these hoppers yesterday, 3 packs of the Pico ones, and they look really good. They will be loaded up with some kind of coal. I'll probably even use real coal for these. This is the exchange yard. So the idea is, I have one of the Ormby Peckets on order, and I was only getting one this time because I missed out last time. And I thought, I had a light bulb moment, and I thought, why don't I use this as the Pecket line? So the Pecket will come in, it's only got to be a short line, but he'll come in, shut the wagons in place, and then the wagons are loaded to these, use your imagination, and they'll be unloaded. And some of the stuff that'll be in these wagons, like there'll be coal on one of these, will be in the hoppers, and then these barrels will be in some of the narrow gauge rolling stock. And then the narrow gauge trains would take up the line, and this would, go up a mountain and take the stock to, shops in the hills, small villages and everything. So I thought it'd be great to have this this 00 gauge piece of track, have the Pecket come in with some wagons, and it really creates a nice scene, a nice feature to the railway. The railway's built on polystyrene. The reason for that is I have loads of this polystyrene and I can shape it to how I want, which is good. As you can see here, with like the rock, and then I've done the valley with a river. I'll have a look at that in a minute. So it's really good to get and do that. Use this polystyrene up. I have sheets of it on the shed for future layouts and builds. So all I need is get the track sorted here. We will have a small siding up here. That's why these discharge pipes here. And then we're going to have a little piece of track here with a wagon in. I don't think you can currently buy tankers in 009 stock, so I might have to do some. I am actually thinking of doing a flatbed wagon with maybe a tank on that would go on the road, like a small tank trailer. So that'd be interesting. In fact, there's the tank right there. I will be painting that one up soon. So I might sort some out with that. I think that'd be a nice little feature to the railway. And I'll just finish the track up here, this end here, and then what I'm going to do is build a tunnel entrance here, and the packet go off under the board. And the idea of that is maybe that's going off to a nearby dock or something. So it'd be pretty good. I like the idea of it so far. And like I said, the station will be at the back, so it should work out really well. This has got to be the engine yard. It's quite small. It's probably only going to have 2 lines in for wagons, for locomotives. But I do have some of the locomotives from Bachmann on order, 2 of them in fact. Hummy and Peggy, the Baldwins. So that'd be good. And then of course the tracks lead out to the station. Head over the road crossing. This got to be a narrow lane, like, you know, just a lane that goes between the farms and everything. So I'm probably not going to have any, you know, barriers, just a stop sign warning trains. I mean, it's a fictional railway anyway, so I don't want to go too realistic with it. The track needs cleaning already. No one even ran the trains properly yet. Where my breaker lock is, if I just move them across, you'll see the bridge. That is built out of matchsticks, and it looks really nice. You'll see some pictures in the end of the video. And down here we're going to have a nice little river, a little bit of an island here, and some sand, and I'm thinking about having a jetty that goes out, some people fishing. That'd be quite nice little feature. And then this is what started the railway, Mines Barn. It's called Mines Barn because I've made a little backstory to it. In World War II they would have kept landmines in here. And again, this railway would have been used in World War II. I don't think I got to set it around the war, but it's a nice little story to have to the railway, and it gives it a purpose as well. This railway might have been built to move stock, move military stuff up into the mountains and everything. So it has its own story. It will have its own story eventually. So Mines Barn is all overgrown, not used anymore. The tractor's in there. I'm thinking about moving the tractor up here and having a farmer stood next to the tractor waiting for a train to go across, or I might just keep it in the barn overgrown. I'm not too sure yet. It'll all change. You see the crossing, it's not that great, to be honest. I might have to do a bit more work on it. As long as they don't interfere with the trains running, I'm happy. And it's stuck actually, the glue dried quite nicely on it. These 2 wires are just temporary, just to test the trains out. I want to try this equipment out. This is a plug and play. You just plug the controller into this. There'll be 2 of these. There'll be one over this side of the layout and one down that side. Sorry if it went blurry there. The idea of that is I can sit here and run trains, or I can sit over there. So I'm doing a few experiments with that, but that's just temporary. It looks a bit messy at the moment. Got a nice little bridge here, as you can see. And then this ballast come out really nice actually. I done this last night. What I done, I done the water with PVA and very liquid, but I also put a little bit of brown paint in just to experiment, see if it would really change the colour, the ballast, and it has. You can't see it too well on the picture, but it looks very dark in places, so that's good. That's what I was kind of going for. I just wanted to try out. Track's stuck now, it's been glued. I glue the track now, don't pin it down, and because it's PVA, don't need to. This is the second station. This is the station building, just a small waiting room to be honest, but looks pretty good. Can I bring the train over? I'm using a battery at the moment just to power the train, just a simple battery, works well. Make sure it goes over the crossing. Like I said, I'll have to do more work on that. And have to do some work on that ballast as well. So that'd be the second station. I got a couple more of these coaches coming, but to be honest, I think 3 or 4 be the maximum. 2 look pretty good as well. And obviously, Bachmann's announced the little quarry engines, the little tank quarry engines. Hunslet, are they? I'm not too sure. I think they will go really well with these coaches as well. But also they'll be working on the cold train and that. So this little station's a nice little station. I'll probably have the building like that on slant, I'm not too sure. But no. So that's it for now. The fiddle yard will be here. It's only going to be a small fiddle yard. It's also going to be not permanently fixed. They'll be able to slot in and out just so when I'm working on other stuff. I did show you the retainer wall. Mind the golf club. There's the retainer wall. That'll be painted up and detailed. Along with the tunnel. So no, that's it. That is the Millbarrow Railway. Named after my 2 lovely dogs. Fill this area in. The points will work on a rod system that'll be on the side of the board, and same for signals. I'm going to have working signals on this railway. Try something out different. So the signals will be the same kind of thing. It should really be fun, to be honest. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And there's the controller I use. Let me know what you think on the railway. Let me just give you a. It's not massive, but it'll do. Until I get around to building the large one that's going to shows. Gives me, because that's going to be outside, stored outside a lot. In the cold, in the winter, and that I can run trains inside as well now. So that's great. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about the Millbarrow Railway, and I shall see you all soon. Bye for now.